go for a walk and take you with me. And then I'm going to water my beautiful garden. Hi, Bowie. Look at the Bowie. He has come to see us. And there he is. Hey, Bubble Man. What you doing, guy? This beautiful man. With your big old poofy tail. Mom's going to go for a walk. You want to come out, Bo? You want to come out? There you go, buddy. Such a handsome man. So handsome. All right. Well, I'm hoping for some people to come and chat with me about who knows what. I'm going to start out by rebounding very lightly in my little rebounder here. So you can see me going up and down for a minute just to get the lymph flowing. I ate some good breakfast this morning. I started intuitive eating today. Basically eating when you're hungry, stopping when you're full. Yeah, I had some pinto beans, some ground turkey, some plant ground with some spring salad. Oh, hey, Tina, how are you? Some spring salad and a little bit of everything but the bagel seasoning, which is very yummy. And I wanted cereal, but I didn't need the milk, like the almond milk or whatever. I just decided to have a handful of some Cracklin' Oat brand cereal, and it was very delicious. And then what else did I eat? I'm trying to think. Whoa. This is not exactly stable on my porch thing here. Hold on, let me get this stabilized. I think that's better, maybe. What else did I eat? Oh, grapes. I had some grapes. Oh, I'm great. Doing well, thank you. Doing very well. Getting ready for my walk. Right now, I'm just getting the lung blowing so I can get moving here. And I had a veggies made great muffin and a square of chocolate. So I covered my meat, some of my starch, and my fruit, and my veggie was in my salad. Yeah, I'm good. I covered all the bases. Now I'm going to go head out and walk so that all of that stuff can get into my body where it belongs instead of floating around my bloodstream. When I get back, I'm going to water my garden because it desperately needs water. It looks very, very dry. But I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so I thought I would. Oh, my cat's killing the wildlife. I hate it. It's the only thing with having indoor-outdoor animals. They kill mice, they kill rabbits. It's terrible. It's usually babies that they kill, which is even worse. I think after I'm done having cats, when they pass on, I don't think I'm going to have cats anymore. I have a feeling if I do, it'll be an indoor cat. Because I can't handle this killing of the wildlife stuff. I realize that in this world, animals kill animals. It's just part of nature, or we kill animals to eat our meat and stuff like that. It doesn't mean it doesn't bother me. And in an ideal world, it wouldn't happen. But we don't live in an ideal world. We live in this one. That's how it is. And speaking of ideal worlds and the world we live in, I am still following some of the true crime case that I reported on. I don't even like saying his name, and I'm not going to. But all I can say is I was reading 2 Peter chapter 1 today in the Bible, and it talks about what a true pastor and shepherd of the flock should act like. And I will say that certain people definitely have not acted like that at all. Oh, hi. I am in the United States, Edwin. brush up on my Spanish. Cool. You might lose me because the sometimes cuts, but I'll try to bring it back in if that happens, y'all. There we go. They're very light and airy. They're comfortable pants. But I want to get my food digested. That's why I'm out walking. And it's good exercise, so yeah. I am in the sunny, hot state of Illinois. Illinois. And believe me, it is sunny and hot here. I have lived in Illinois since 1996, I believe. Moved here from New York State. Talk about move for sure. So it is very, very sunny here. Kind of warm, comfortable, not beastly hot like you want to climb out of your skin. Not like that. Oh, we got some kind of an emergency going on here. Here they go. Oh, fire. Father, be with those firemen as they go and handle that fire. Give them wisdom and knowledge and peace to make good decisions and to get the people out safely with no casualties. In Jesus Yeshua's name. Okay, I always pray when I hear sirens going by, for sure, because if that was me, I would want to know someone's covering it in prayer, for sure. I'm going over to the berry tree, if you guys are wondering, or berry bush. I don't know. They say here we go around the mulberry bush, but is it really a bush or is it a tree? I'll have to see when I get over there, but I'm pretty sure it's a tree. Or at least it's a very tall bush. I don't know if there's going to be any mulberries still on the branches, but if there are, I'm going to grab some. It is such a nice day today. It really is. Okay, y'all. I am now crossing the street carefully because these cars are not watching. They're just booking it today. Oh, there are lots of dark berries on the tree today. Yeah, that looks like a tree to me. That does not look like a mulberry bush at all. There's the doggies you hear barking over here. Hold on. See them? Doggies. They're very protective, and every time they see me, they gotta bark and let everybody know I'm here. So, now check that berry out. That is a perfect berry. Perfect for my mouth. They're sugary sweet right now. These are the days that I love. When the berries finally ripen and I can eat them. And people can have a fit on YouTube about, oh, she's stealing berries from state-owned trees or some baloney like that. Nope. Nobody owns this property. It's actually a park. Like a park area or a woodsy area. And nobody really messes with these trees, these berries, or anything other than me that I know of. Never seen anybody pick these besides me. My name online is Delusion Dispeller, Edwin. Because that's what I do. I dispel delusions. Gosh, I should have brought a basket again. I always forget. These go perfectly with my breakfast, too. I could stand here all day and pick these berries off the tree and eat them. But I won't, because I need to be walking. And this isn't walking, this is eating. They're just so pretty and ripe for the picking. Can't imagine anybody not wanting to pick these off the tree and eat them. You can count on me doing this every year, as long as this tree is still standing. I used to stand here when I was waiting for the bus and pick the berries too. Okay, well, let me turn my alarm off here. Super healthy for you too to eat berries. They're like one of the best fruits you can eat. Okay. Guess I've had enough. Not really. But I'm gonna go. Because otherwise I'll be here all day picking berries. Save some for you. Probably not likely. I'm a berry binger. Alrighty. Well, I might walk down there later with a little bucket. Put some in a bucket and make some tarts or something like that later. I don't know. Anyway, back we go for the rest of our walk. It's starting to get very, very warm out. Yesterday it was in the 90s here, I think. Very beastly. So, I don't understand how the law works and why people get away with stuff that they get away with. I guess maybe because our jails are just overcrowded. I'm not sure, but when you have blatant information against somebody, I would think there's got to be something legal you could do to prosecute that person. But apparently, in some states, having information is just not enough to prosecute. But I mean, if enough people say this person did this or that, you'd think they could take action, but I don't see it happening. Especially under the guise of ministries. And it seems to be something people hide behind these days. It's saying, oh, I'm a pastor, or I have a church, or I'm a minister. That doesn't make you above the law or beyond the law. And it shouldn't. But it's not hearsay. It's definitely not hearsay in every case. Some of it is actually documented in records. The problem is the police and the law sometimes are in on it. And when that's the case, there's not much that can be done. I remember a movie I saw years ago. I don't know what it was called. It's probably some type of Lifetime movie. I don't remember. About a lady that married this guy, and he was involved in this satanic cult where they, let's just say, harmed little ones. We'll say it that way. In a very fatal way. And he gave her everything she wanted. Like, he had money and prestige and whatever, and she was all happy being his wife till she realized that when they had their first child, that child would also have to go through that situation, and she would lose the child. And she told everybody in the whole town, and nobody did anything about it. Why? Because all of them were part of this. And that's not uncommon. There's communities where everybody's involved in that sort of thing, and you get born into it. And there's no way out except literally getting out away from those people. And I'm just starting to wonder if maybe that's the case. That's why a lot of people are leery of, as they say, organized religion. Because there is a lot of cultic controlling coercive abuse and control going on in those things. And, it happens. People aren't wrong about that. You can't really blame them for not wanting to be part of something that is going to ruin them, ultimately. So, yeah, I can't blame people for feeling that way. My church now is very small, and the people are interesting. All different ages, different backgrounds and such. Makes it interesting to get to know new people and stuff. I'll be auditioning for the worship team this week, which will be interesting. Can't really decide which song to zero in on for my audition. I don't know. There's so many songs I like that I don't know which one to settle on. So if anybody has any suggestions, definitely put them in the comments below. You've heard me sing some songs, so pick one that you enjoyed me singing and say, hey, go with this one, Dee Dee. And I will. So, yeah. I have support group tonight. Yesterday I had Bible study. Usually towards the end of the week is when I get involved with all my groups and stuff. Oh, I'm getting tired. I haven't walked in a while. You can tell I've exercised but not walked. Oh, really? Yeah, well, I hear you. And even the Christian versions of those groups can become a little cultic. Thankfully, the ones I belong to aren't so far. Doesn't mean they can't become, but so far they're just people that get together and eat and talk about the Bible and sing Christian songs and then go into small groups. And it works well. Yeah. And the thing is, if anybody decided to cause trouble for anybody within the group, they're tight-knit. So they would speak up and say, hey, don't bring your trash over here. We're not listening to that about this person. She's safe here. He's safe here. We don't care what they did in their past. We don't care about the struggles they've had. That's why they're here. We're here to support them. They would take your side. They'd defend you. They have guards that watch over the place even while we're there having our groups. So we're well protected. And we keep it, pretty much under wraps where everything's going on to protect the people in there. Can't say that I don't sometimes feel a bit wary because pretty much anybody is allowed in these types of groups. So you don't know who you're with a lot of times. I'm a woman, so I don't really have to worry because most of the women are pretty legit. But occasionally you're going to get somebody that just got out of prison, that's trying to get their life together, and you don't know where they've been or what they've done, and you don't want to know most of the time. So that's a little scary, and that kind of steers me the opposite direction of these types of groups. But I don't know. It gives me something to do during the week and give me some people to talk to, and I do have a friend or two within the group, so that's nice. In fact, my one friend I made is actually taking us tonight, so pretty cool. I'll be glad to stop walking and go home and water my garden. I'm tired of walking. Anyway, yeah, so you got to be careful. People are people, and anybody can be shady or become shady. Especially if they're not, working on themselves to maintain health and sound mind and all that stuff. The shade is nice, but the sun is beastly hot right now. So, what's going on with you guys? What's happening? What's new? You want to talk about anything? My hands are blue now from the berries. I'm just enjoying peacefulness right now. I guess the first day of summer is coming up, according to my daughter. I didn't even realize we weren't in summer yet. This has all been spring, complete with all the ticks and the heat and the grass going from brown and missing to green and very lush and healthy looking. Y'all, I don't like this heat. I wish I could go somewhere where the seasons weren't quite so abrupt. Oh, you were led astray too? Oh gosh. Sorry to hear that. You can share your story if you like. This is a safe place. I don't tolerate nonsense in here. Although when I'm walking, I can't really do a whole lot other than silence the person in between walking. Yeah, it's easy to be led astray. I think that's why you have to have a firm foundation on what you believe. Because, like the country song says, you have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. That is so true. So, so true. I love that saying. I don't know about the song. I don't think I've ever heard it, but that's right. You got to know what you believe and what you stand for so somebody doesn't come along and tell you what you believe. I already had that experience with the narcissists in my life, trying to tell me what I believed to the point where I forgot what I believed. Had to go back and realize what was me and what was them and their ideas. That's a scary place to be in, guys. Scary place. When you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what my favorite color was. I don't remember what my favorite food was. Because when the narcissist tells you, you like this, or you're going to do this or that, long enough, you start believing that that's coming from you and not them. And then one day you come out of that relationship, hopefully, and you say, whoa, I don't even know who I am anymore. And that was frightening when I ended up there. That was very, very scary. And I had to literally just slow everything down and go through moment by moment, minute by minute, and decide, okay, my favorite color is blue. I like to eat pizza. My people that I like to hang out with are this type of people. And I had to rehearse and rehash everything that was me and relearn that after the narcissist got done trying to paint my life for me, of me, to suit themselves. Because they'll use you like a puppet, like a marionette. It's not even just a puppet. It's a marionette where they control the strings. They make you dance. They make you bow like a puppet on strings. It's scary. I gotta get to the shade so I can read your comments better. And I'll be in that in just a moment. Give me a sec to get up my long, long driveway. It is a long one, guys. See, long rocky road ahead here. But I'm to my domain. And then I need to water my garden and I can read your comments. Oh man, I'm glad I took my walk today, but it was very tiring in this heat. All right, let's see. I'm coming into a shady spot here. Okay. All right, let me flip my camera back around. Now I can see your comment. Whew, that was weird. Okay, it wouldn't let me reconnect at all. I tried over and over and over again. So I didn't even need to go down to the end of the road. Look at this. I'm going to grab my bucket. I'm going to pick them right off my tree here. I didn't even know I had this. Not this one. Look at them all. Yeah, I'm going to just pick them off of my tree right here in my yard and use desserts and stuff. All right, but let's go water the garden before I get sidetracked again with the darn berries like I do. Oh, look who's over here to visit us. It's a Meechie. Hi, Meech. Hi, Mav. Hi, buddy. My vocal kitty that likes to talk. Yeah. I don't know where Bowie went. He was around a little while ago. All right, let's get the hose on and start watering this garden. It needs it. Here are my peas, everybody. My peas are starting to come up pretty good. And then I got my peppers. You can see little pepper on the branch right here. That's so exciting when you see stuff grow. I love that. These are my cucumbers and they're just starting to spring back into life, which is great. Here are my tomatoes. There's two different brands, two different kinds. This one is my Roma plant, and that is my Bush Early Girl plant. And these, I can't remember what the heck they are. Hopefully they will bear fruit and I'll be able to tell you what the heck I planted there, because I don't remember. Okay, Mavi, I gotta go get the hose set up, buddy. Let's go back through the jungle. The jungle it is. I did try to mow a little bit back here, but it's just way too high, y'all. I need a sickle or something to chop all these weeds down. Probably talk to Roland about that. He probably has one I could use. And I would come out on a day that's not super hot to do it. Because it just, like I said, gets beastly out here. All right. Are you hiding in the grass? Are you hiding in the grass, Mav? Yeah, you like it out here with this nice breeze blowing, huh, buddy? Okay. Let's get our water on over here. Start spraying our plants, give them some water to drink. It's very parched and dry out here. I don't think they'll want to grow in that hot climate. Okay. Anybody got a topic you want to talk about? Please feel free to volunteer it. I know there's not many of us here, 4 people. Definitely not like it used to be years ago when I first started going live. Sometimes we would have close to 100 people in the room. I haven't had that in forever. That's all right. I'm surrounded by enough people during the week. It's not like it bothers me to not have a bunch of people around me, online or offline. I'm perfectly fine being by myself once in a while, if that's the name of the game for the moment. But I appreciate each of you that have come in here and chatted with me a bit. Meech and Tina. Meech. You took my cat's name to use as your name, I see. Alrighty. I'm sure she won't mind either way. I thought it said Merch at first, but now I see it says Meech. I try to water these plants like several times in the day. I'll come out here in a couple hours and throw some water on them again. I just try to keep them nice and hydrated. Make sure the soil is nice and moist. I want to dig up some worms today and put them in with the garden, because worms will really help fertilize everything so nice. They did last year. They helped everything grow real good. I want to squirt myself in the face today. It's that hot. think I'll probably do some kickboxing today for my workout. I took a day off yesterday from everything other than a little bit of dumbbell lifting. So I think it's time to get real dedicated today with some workouts. Oh, you were led astray by your drinking buddies. Oh, I just read that. I am so sorry. Well, alcohol is a mocker. The strong drink is a brawler. That's what the Bible says. Alcohol will make a mockery of you and anybody else if you overindulge in it, for sure. It took the life of my best friend, so, which was very sad. I miss her a lot. I miss Sarah a lot. So much I wish I could call her up and talk to her about, tell her what's going on in my life and stuff. She's not here on this plane anymore. Thanks to awful substance abuse that, honestly, I wish whoever created that kind of thing could be put in prison because of all the lives it's ruined and destroyed. But they're probably dead by now anyway, so, nobody to put in prison. They're not around anymore. But the damage continues year after year, day after day, by alcohol and drugs. Okay. Yeah, these babies will be perking up soon. Oh, look at that one, has a flower on it. Let me show you guys. I just noticed. This one right here has a little, see that little yellow flower on there? Am I holding the phone right? I can't tell. Let's see. Yeah, right there. Little yellow flower. That means they'll start fruiting soon. They'll have little tomatoes on them. Nice. I'm using Miracle-Gro soil. It works very well. I'm going to water my squash over here, and I have some more cucumbers that I planted. See those little plants down there? Those are the squash. Hard to know with squash if they're going to keep on growing or if at some point they'll die off, but usually the squash here in this clay soil, they end up being pretty hardy. You get some good yield of fruit from those. There's my cucumbers that are kind of wilted into the ground, but you never know. They can surprise you. They're definitely well planted in the ground, though. My pumpkin, unfortunately, I killed with my laundry soap. So, kind of sad about that. And these suckers down here, I don't know exactly what those are. Sometimes I have a garden surprise. And I don't know what's growing till it grows. I'm going to shut this off now. I'll just keep it in the hose so I can come out later and spritz everything down again. Okay. Let's go in and get a bowl for the berries. Oh, so much cooler in here. Come on. No? Okay. Doesn't want to come in, that's fine. Got myself a bowl for the berries. My hair's a hot mess, as usual. I'm gonna go pick me some berries off of my bush. That makes me so happy that I don't have to take that long, hot walk just to get berries when I have them right in my own yard. Yay. Then nobody can accuse me of stealing from the city or whatever they said. It's my own property that I own. My own tree. Technically, it's the neighbor's property, but they don't care. It's hanging in my yard. They're not going to eat them. And I know who they are. They would not care. Sadly, the lady died that used to live over there, though. All right, now we can just chat about whatever you want. as I pick berries. Darn it, dropped it. Gosh, these are really big black ones here. I'll have to wash them. They got some spider webs on them, some of them. Oh. What, Mavi? Row. Row, row. Mommy's picking berries, Mav. Too bad you can't help me. Yeah. If I don't pick them, they're going to be gone, dried up and dead, and they'll be good to nobody. I'm going to pick them while they're ripe and get me some nice desserts going. Forgot to ask the pastor the other day if he has any berry bushes in his yard or any type of fruit plants or whatever, because he owns tons and tons of land. So chances are he would own some kind of tree of some sort that has fruit that I could get. I love natural fruit that you just pick off the trees and the bushes. That's the best kind. Hi, 10 people saying nothing. Welcome to my chat. Feel free to talk. You are safe in here. This is the chat room that does not allow riffraff going on at all or people to interrupt each other, which you can't anyway because I'm not on a voice thing. I'm not on StreamYard at this point. I would go on StreamYard if somebody asked me to and said, hey, if you turn on StreamYard, I'll be your guest and we can chat back and forth. I'd love to do that again. I miss doing that. So if that's something you might be interested in, let's do it. Let me know. I'm open to the idea. Somebody asked me to do a guitar song video, so I'm working on figuring out how to tune my guitar so that I can try that. Sing a couple songs on the guitar and film that for you guys. I like to keep a variety going. My channel isn't, just one thing by any means, not anymore anyway. So I wouldn't mind sharing a little bit of guitar music with you guys. I'm not fancy by any means. I just do like the chords, basic stuff, and sing worship type songs, Godly fare. Anyway, I'm here if you guys want to say anything. I'm definitely paying attention. Maverick is down here hunting beneath my feet for something. I don't know what he's trying to get. What you got, Mav? Did you find something in the grass, buddy? Did you find something in the grass? Some kind of unsuspecting tiny creature that you're pouncing on at the moment? Wow, quiet room today. Tough crowd. Tough crowd to get to say anything. A lot of people are working and they kind of have me playing in the background as background noise. I get it. I understand. That's okay. I am so proud of you, Tina, that you're sober after 6 years. Good for you. You didn't need a group to keep you that way, huh? I know the group that I'm in always says keep coming back, which we all kind of echo in there. If you don't have this chip, make sure you keep coming back. Like we keep doing that over and over again. to get people to keep coming back, which our group is a good one, though. I don't mind telling people to keep coming back because it's a good group. There's nothing wrong with coming back to a group that's, a godly, decent group that's not hurting people. But if you're in a group that's abusive and cult, obviously don't come back. Stay away, get away if you can. Man, I wish I would have seen these sooner. They're all starting to turn from black to red, I think. Or is it they go from red to black? I don't know. Black to white, I think. So, in other words, I missed the peak picking time because I didn't know I had this bush here, this tree. Yeah, I would call this a tree. I don't think mulberries grow on a bush. I think they grow on a tree. I'm convinced. All right. That's all of the black ones on that area. Yeah, most of these are going to be red. Too late to pick them. I keep hoping. Keep on hoping. Nope. These are all red too. Red, red, red. So that's why I went down the other end of the street, because those ones were black, not red. Okay, well, we tried. I'd get maybe a ladder and climb up and get some more of the black ones. Those are the higher up ones, actually, the ones that are blacker. Why does all the stuff that's really good have to be so hard to reach? Like everything in life, you have to work for stuff that you want. Speaking of work, my daughter helped me fix my resume yesterday so that I can get a better job, hopefully. Sorry if that's redundant. I might have told you guys that already. I don't know. I never know if I'm talking to you or talking on Facebook. I forget who I say what to, so if I'm redundant, please forgive me. Shout out to all my friends who are bedridden, housebound, can't get out and about and do what you want to do. You are loved, you are thought of, you are prayed for today, just so you know. You're not alone. You're not overlooked or ignored. I know you're there. As the guy on Ninja Warrior says, I see you. I see you. I do see you. And I pray for you and I think of you. And yeah, you matter. You matter so much. Your life matters. Even if you're not out living it in the world, your life still matters. Whether you're sitting there doing crossword puzzles or just chatting with your family, you matter. All right, friends. That's all the berries I'm going to get today, which isn't much. I'll show you how many I got. Just that many. Not very many, but enough for a little dessert later. It's all good. Grateful for the ones I got. Okay, well, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. 7 people in the room, nobody's saying anything. Story of my life. But I will talk to you guys later, and I appreciate you coming on by and chatting with me for a brief moment in time. Like my daughter said, Mom, what we need to realize is it's all about the moments. Because we don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next, 1 second to the next, 1 minute to the next. We have to treasure those moments. Did I show you guys my puzzle? I don't know if I showed you my latest puzzle. Let me show it to you. Tried to show it to my phone counselor the other day because I talked to a phone counselor and I couldn't show it to her because everything's blurred out on Zoom chat. So here's the puzzle. Another kitty puzzle. It's going in the cat room, of course. Kitties playing around plants and flowers and hanging plants and hanging from lights and yep. It's another 500 piece puzzle. So, hope you enjoyed our chat. I'm going to get off of here and cool down before I go and do other things in my day. Shalom, everybody. Peace to you. Peace, peace, peace. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time, be blessed.